What's up, comic book fans? And welcome to Comics Icons. Now, JJ, what they call me. And today, we got more Deadpool. This time with issue number 3. And if you guys missed any part of this series, then I put up a card at the top of the screen for you. And I'll put a link at the end of the video as well. But when we left off with this series, Deadpool has started a new mercenary business, and he teamed up with Taskmaster. And in their first job, they were tasked with providing security for a small-time influencer at a streaming convention. But when the issue ended, they were attacked by Crossbones. In addition to that, we saw Deadpool's daughter discover that she had his healing factor. And in not wanting to spend another minute without her father, she decided to make her a teleporter out of a GPS link after watching a video on how to do it. So if you guys are ready to see Deadpool and Crossbones finish their battle, plus you're ready to find out what else his daughter Ellie is capable of, then you guys know what time it is. Let's get it. So this issue kicks off with Death Grip and his acolytes as they converge on a temple at an unknown location. And as he and his followers take out the guards, they enter into this temple to retrieve Death Grip's prize. The thing that will help him kill the unkillable mercenary Wade Wilson, the Muramasa Blade. Meanwhile, we go back to the streamer con with Deadpool as Crossbones is airing out the place. Crossbones even tosses a couple of grenades at Princess, who's quickly able to save their client. But this just officially makes Wade angry, and he runs up on Crossbones and slices up his gun, and then stabs him up. Although it takes him about 12 times before he's able to break through Crossbones' hollow shield. But in turn, Crossbones sets off an explosion that sends him and Deadpool flying into the air. But Crossbones is the first to recover and get back to his feet, mainly because Deadpool's legs landed in a different place. And then Crossbones walks up and he prepares to take the kill shot. But then he's caught off guard when out of nowhere, a bright light starts to shine, and then from it a portal opens up. And out comes Ellie, Deadpool's daughter. And she comes in flying wearing a glove out of the portal tech made from her LMD foster mom's hand. And gives Crossbones the ultimate flying punch, sending him flying. And Deadpool is shocked as hell to see his daughter here in this fight. And she even fetches his legs for him. But Crossbones gets back up and he's pissed at that cheap shot. And he threatens to break Ellie in two. Big man, tough talking a little kid. But at that moment, Deadpool's parental instincts kicks in. And he runs after Crossbones with more clarity than he's had in years, he thinks. Ellie being there has jump-started a little something extra in him. But he refuses to show Ellie the killer version of himself. So he instead kicks Crossbones through a portal. And then when he looks back at Ellie and notices that she's cut and bleeding, he gets worried. But then he's surprised when he sees that she's got his healing factor, just before he passes out from all his blood loss. Then Taskmaster and Princess walk up, and Princess tells Ellie not to worry because he passes out all the time. But then she asks Ellie how come she smells like Papa? And Ellie's like, Papa? Because she's never met or heard of Princess. But then Taskmaster tells her that they'll explain when they get back to the office. And then we switch back over to Death Grip, as one of his acolytes runs into the temple to tell him about Crossbones' failure to take out Deadpool. But Death Grip isn't surprised as Crossbones lacked the necessary tool, he says. And then Death Grip performs a ceremony with the newly recovered Muramasa Blade, breaking the blade apart into pieces. And then as the ceremony is completed, he's revealed with all of the pieces of the blade protruding from his own body, like he's become one with the blade. And then we pick back up with Deadpool and crew, back at the office, and Ellie gets her official introduction to her alien half-sister, Princess. And he also introduces everyone else to Ellie. And Taskmaster wonders if Ellie's got more powers from Wade than just his healing factor. Because there's no way she should have been able to build this GPS teleporter just from watching a video like she did. Meanwhile, Doug chimes in that they're going to have to take on more jobs if they're going to add another person to the payroll. And Deadpool, meanwhile, is just happy when he sees that the video from his fight at StreamerCon is trending. But Taskmaster is the only person really focused on the most important thing, and that's trying to figure out why Crossbones attacked them. And he figures that the order must have come from Death Grip. But what he can't figure out is why. Maybe this was a test. But one thing Taskmaster does know is that he'll be back again to try. And if he was willing to air out a room full of innocent people, then there's no limit to what he'll do. And now that Wade's kid is involved, Taskmaster thinks that this is about to get a whole lot messier. And Deadpool knows that he can't just send her back home because she'll just find a way to teleport right back. So he decides that it's time to cash in on a favor from Taskmaster. Because if Ellie's gonna be in his world, she needs to be prepared, he thinks. And he hopes that he's making the right decision. And then he takes Ellie to her new room, aka the storage closet. And even though this place is a complete dump, Ellie doesn't care. She's just happy as hell that she gets to be with her dad, which gives Wade all the feels. But Ellie then goes to bed pleased at herself for being such a badass today. And she's gonna have so much fun from here on out. But then several hours later, she's woken up by Taskmaster because he's about to put her through boot camp. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the issue. So what did you guys think of this issue? Are you guys feeling Deadpool's new series so far? And what do you guys think about Death Grip so far as a new bad guy? Plus, I guess we'll just ignore the whole training your daughter to be a mercenary thing. But what do you guys think about Ellie so far? Are you anxious to see what she's capable of? I think I could see plenty of team-ups with her and Princess. That'll probably be kind of cool. But let me know all you guys' thoughts and theories about this issue and this series down in the comments. You know I want to hear all of them. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video and this channel, and you'd like to support the channel, then you can do so by stopping by the Comics Icon store and picking up some of this merchandise, including the background music heard right here in this video available for download. Or by joining the Iconic Fan Club channel membership, and it'll be a link to join in the description. But with your membership, your voice will be heard during our interactive live streams with yours truly, where we can talk about everything that's been going down in these issues, as well as ones that you'd like for me to go over in the future and other comic book news. Plus, you guys will get loyalty badges, member shoutouts, and up to 20% off of Comics Icon's merchandise from the Comics Icon store. And we've got tiers to the memberships as well, starting at just 99 cents. Or you guys can donate to the channel with a super thanks. And if you're not able to do any of those, then you can still be a tremendous help to the future of this channel by dropping a like, share, and subscribing to Comics Icons for more icons in the comic book world. But ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. I'm out. Peace.